My first year, I was in grade 6.
And I just remember being like really scared.
I remember crying a lot, especially in the auditions. Oh my God.
It was intimidating, but it was good because I think it pushed me. I got used to it really quickly, being around the older girls.
So I was constantly like just working really hard because I wanted to be like them, and it was a good place to be because it was safe, but also that everyone around me was also pushing me to do better.
So sometimes we got in trouble with the older girls, and I remember that being pretty embarrassing.
This year I felt a lot more accomplished.
I think I felt like a way stronger sense of belonging.
A lot more confident in my dancing in all styles.
What dance meant to me was huge and really important, and at the beginning I wasn't as aware of that, I guess.
So I think my biggest challenge was
just being able to believe in myself.
Probably my shyness.
Trusting my teachers.
Staying on top of school.
I just needed to like get up to that point again, to work as hard as I could so I can get better.
Everybody around me was going through the same thing, and everyone in that room wanted me to succeed and to grow through those experiences that were challenging or out of my comfort zone.
Just trusting the program and trusting the people running it, trusting the people in it.
Now I think I'm a lot more open-minded to learning all kinds of things, and I know that it's going to contribute to me one way or another.
Emys taught me how to be confident. I learned about friendships. I learned about working hard and about working for what you want and that paying off.
A lot of empathy.
I have really good communication skills because of this program.
Strength and belief in myself.
It's given me a lot of strength to deal with not necessarily failure, but with situations that don't turn out the way you wanted them to.
You learn to be more grounded. You kind of understand your priorities a little bit more.
Basically, I just grew as a person and as a dancer.
So many tools that you can use in so many different aspects of your life.
Actually, yeah, it's really important to like stay through the whole way because you like create a family within your group and like with everyone else. So once one person quits, everyone's kind of like, what happened? Like, did we do something wrong? Like, are you sad?
I think it definitely makes it easier on the rest of the team if everyone's equally as committed. I was like, if I'm here working hard every day, like, why shouldn't you?
A really important and valued thing in a workplace and in relationships and with family, even just commitment is huge.
I ended up quitting in grade 12 because of many reasons, but main one was my injuries. I think I would have loved to finish the program because I worked so hard. I miss being part of like the dance family. Why quit a year or 2 years early when you could just do the whole thing and have the real results of the program?
I believe it instills some great work ethic into people, so not just through dance, but life. So it shows how if you put your hard work into something that you can achieve higher levels and skill levels, and it just shows that a person can achieve better things for themselves.
Because there's going to be doubts, and it's going to feel like the longest thing of your life. And when I almost quit, I was like so set on that after I would quit, it would be so much better. But then doing the last year was like 100 times more rewarding. In this program, it's like everything's fair. If you commit to it, then you will get rewards.
Going from 12 years old to 18 years old, that's a huge psychological difference. And I think that your appreciation extends every year in a different way. You're not going to view this program or see its benefits the same way when you're 12 as when you're 18 and about to go off into the world. And I don't think I would have been as capable of going off into the world if I hadn't done this program from start to finish.
Yeah, I've had like really hard days.
My two best friends weren't in the program, So I felt like that was a challenge just because there was all this other stuff happening that I'm constantly hearing about that I can't be a part of.
I don't know, it was a really bad day at dance and I couldn't do a single turn, and it was really frustrating. Or whether I was having issues with my friends and it got carried into dance class, I dealt with them by crying a lot.
If Andrea could tell something was wrong, we kind of dealt with it in the class as a group. It's worth dealing with.
This program really encourages you to deal with things in your life and things in the group in a healthy manner. And so I think that even the bad memories, or what seemed like might be bad at the time, turned into good memories.
You always have to have some hard days to get over that hump. So like anything, there's going to be hard days and they're going to be worth it, or else there's no learning, there's no progress.
This program is amazing.
First of all, dance training wise, it's the best program in the Yukon.
It kind of makes you unique.
It's a group of people who support each other from day one until you're finished.
It's fun.
The things that I've done at the studio and the places that I've gone because of the MYS and because of Andrea and the board, I would have never had anything like that.
It's just a place where you'll really grow and learn who you are as a person.
The sense of community and having something fun to do after school and being with your friends and all that.
Whether or not your intention is to pursue a dance career or any sort of performing arts career,
you feel kind of cocooned. You feel like you are safe and that you are loved and that you can do anything you want to do. I think it also saved me from doing a lot of negative things, because people deal with their emotions in a lot of negative ways, and dance is, I think, the best way.
It's hard for me to explain our studio to other dancers. You learn floor work and improvisation and choreography and the kind of stuff that a lot of other dancers across the country don't learn about until after high school.
Just the opportunities that we get. I just didn't realize that no one else gets those opportunities.
My feelings and my health and my well-being was always taken into consideration. In the other programs I've been in, there's not that kind of investment in the individual students.
I miss this family. I miss the feeling that it gives me, the true passion behind it. It's not about money. It's not about, competition. It's really just about doing good for our community and for our youth.
So I'm just really realizing how unique our program is and how special it is. There's nothing really like it.
As a parent, I always felt good knowing exactly where the girls were after school and that they were in a safe and nurturing environment. They've grown into confident, strong young women who are assets to the whole world.
There were lots of challenges over the years. The girls come home and they're exhausted, and they just need somebody to vent to and to support them.
And then the other thing I was worried about was the time commitment. Would she be able to sustain it, and would she be able to keep up her marks? But actually things about the program helped her be strong at school and get what she wanted and plan her time out. So we just said yes in little bits, but we had to make that first leap.
The skills that they learn in the program are not just about dance and the performance industry, but also skills that last a lifetime.
The teachers believe in the kids, and so they have ways of empowering the kids. And that doesn't mean by just complimenting them all the time, but also giving them productive feedback.
I would do it all over again 1,000 times for what we got out of it, I would recommend that any parents with young children who show an interest in this program support their children in that as much as they can.